Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. In this video, we're going to be doing Griot's Garage Best of Show Liquid Wax, and we're going to put it up against Griot's Garage Best of Show Paste Wax. We're going to see if there's any difference. Let's do it. The one product that got Griot's Garage's name out there is Best of Show Wax. This is the staple of their company. Now this is their old version. I've had this for a long time, probably 6 or 7 years. And if you've ever used their old version, you know it does give you great results, but you have to have a jackhammer to get it off the paint. It's a pain in the butt to use. So they finally reformulated it with some of the, I guess I want to say ingredients, I'm not sure how the correct term for it, that they use in the liquid gloss poly wax to make it easy to wipe off. So they came out with this new Best of Show Wax, liquid wax. I have had the paste wax, I don't know, probably two years maybe, and I never bought the liquid wax, and I'll show you. I have been using it. It's a great wax, it really is, and I usually put it on top of the poly wax or on top of a sealant just for that extra boost of protection. Gives you that extra clarity, that extra pop, makes the paint real glossy and real deep, but it's a traditional carnival wax. It doesn't last very long. But the whole point of this video, this is a 16-ounce bottle of liquid wax that costs $19.99 on their website. This is only 9.5 ounces of a paste wax, and it costs $25. So this costs more than this, and you get more in here. So I've never had this before. This is a brand new bottle. As you can see, still got the cap on it, or the top on it. We're going to, on my 98 Dakota, which needs wax really bad, I'm going to split the truck in half, and I'm gonna put liquid wax on one side, paste wax on the other side. We're gonna do some water tests on it. We're gonna see how long they take to dry, both of them, how easy they are to wipe off, see if there's any difference there. And then I'll do update videos, because I only expect them to last a couple months, 2-3 months maybe, max. We'll see if one starts fading before the other, if one's water beating characteristics are different than the other over time, you know, if I'd be able to tell if one's kind of given up before the other. So I thought this video would be a cool video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And we're just gonna put two great products. Well, it's one of the same product. I keep saying two different products. They're not two different products, they're the same product, but one's liquid, one's paste. Put them up against each other and we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna start off by washing the truck. Now the truck is clean right now. I just washed it yesterday, 2 days ago, I think. I was supposed to have a detail tonight, but the guy had to cancel on me. His understandable situation. He called and let me know, no big deal. He's coming next weekend. So I figured we'd do the truck. I need to put wax on it anyways, and I got some free time. All right, so here we are next morning. Car is dry. Truck is dry, whatever. I'm gonna give you kind of just a quick overview. As you can see, there's really not a lot of correction that needs to be done on my truck. I did it a couple of years ago. I haven't really done it since then, but I do routine washes. So there are some swirls here and there, which is going to happen over time, and I see if the camera picks it up, but there's a big scratch that goes right down the hood. See that right there, all the way down. It was like that when I got it. It's too deep, but I just want to show you, if I can, the paint is still in really good shape, so I don't really want to go and start cutting on it, because it actually, just looking at it from detailing cars long enough, I don't have a paint thickness gauge. I probably ought to buy one, but being that I'm not a business, I just can't afford the price of them, because if you want one that's actually going to work correctly, it's going to be expensive. So, but by looking at it, I can tell you that the clear coat's pretty thin on this, so I'm not going to do any correcting. Plus, it's a work truck. I mean, I drive back and forth to work. Look at this. It's rusting out like all the Dodges do. So it's really not that big of a deal to me to do any type of paint correction, but we are going to clay it because it needs clayed. Well, I think it does. Let me grab a bag here. Actually, you probably can't even hear it, but I can feel it for sure. Let's go over here. It's not bad by any means, which is actually kind of amazing to me, because this car sits outside. It's never inside. Oh, it's pretty rough right there. So we're gonna clay it, and I think what I'm gonna do after I get done claying, I'm gonna cut the hood in half. What I mean by that is I'm gonna put Poly Wax by Griot's Garage right down the middle all the way across the top down the middle and all the way down the tailgate down the middle. And once it cures and once I remove it, then I'm going to tape over the poly wax. And one side's going to be liquid, one side's going to be paste. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. I was kind of thinking about last night how I was going to do this, because I want to make sure that they don't touch each other, the two products, so we can tell a difference in the water beading maybe, or the clarity of the paint afterwards, you know, whatever. So I was trying to figure out some way to do that, so I figured I'll just put poly wax right here, because I don't want to leave a stripe that's doesn't have any protection on it. So we're going to go ahead and clay this real quick. I'm not going to show you claying the whole vehicle. Oop, let me get you where you guys can see the whole hood. There you go. And just remember, claying is an abrasive. You only do claying when it is necessary. Also remember, clay will not remove your wax. Clay is not going to remove any imperfections in the paint, any swirls, anything like that. Paint is just to remove any bonded contaminants on the paint. So we will be using Griot's Garage paint cleaning clay. You guys have seen me do this several times, I'm sure, unless you're new to the channel. Griot's Garage paint cleaning clay, Griot's Garage Speed Shine, and a Speed Shine towel, because this is the lubricant for their clay. You don't have to use a Speed Shine towel, you can use any type of microfiber really, but get to work. You guys like my t-shirt? Pretty cool. Just work it in until it starts feeling smooth. Like right there, it's already feeling smooth. This isn't going to take a lot to clay this paint. I think also what helps is I don't live too far from work. I'm not doing any interstate driving, anything like that, where I'm going to get, you know, dust or contaminants off semis, brake dust, anything like that. But look how dirty. Even though the paint was clean, see that? I turn it sideways. So I am removing bonded contaminants for sure. Okay, let's start with the liquid side first. Liquid gloss, or Best of Show liquid wax. It is brand new, as you can see. Ooh, smells pretty good. But it definitely smells different than the paste wax, 'cause I've been using that for a long time. Can't tell you what the smell is. It's kind of different. We're going to shake it up. We're going to see what this stuff does. So we're going to be using the exact same applicator over there, same applicator over here. Ooh, that's really runny. It's not real thick. I can already tell you it goes on different than the paste wax. I can feel it. The paste wax kind of screeches, I guess is the best way I can describe it. But this stuff does go on really thin. It smells really good. As does all Griot's Garage products. But I'm not used to it going on this thin. It's kind of different. I have no idea what that smell is. Okay. Liquid side is done. I probably won't remember what the time is, but it's 12:34 when I put that on. Now we're going to go to the paste wax. This stuff smells so good you could eat it. I mean, I wouldn't suggest eating it, but I could eat it. It smells so good. I dip it in there. Let's see if it makes any noise. Hear that? Seems like the paste wax goes further. You can get more of an area covered with it than you can with the liquid before you got to put more on your pad. Looks like everything is covered. It is 12:35. So what did it take me? A minute to do that side, probably a minute to do that side. We're gonna let these cure and we'll see what time is when we come back. Okay, so it is 12:38. 4 minutes, I think. This stuff is really thin. Let's see, surely you can see that. Maybe not. It is dry. And this stuff definitely goes on thicker. The lights in here aren't doing any justice here. Let's see. And it is dry as well. You just have to take my word for it because I don't think my camera's going to show that. So let's see how they come off. I'm going to be using the Pfm Wax Removal Cloths. I got one over there. Obviously this one right here in my hand. You got a long nap side for removing, and then this side over here is for buffing when you get done. Oh, that comes off so much easier than the old liquid Best of Show wax, because that stuff was, you had to have a chisel on that stuff. Oh, I mean, it comes off so much easier. Yeah, that other stuff, you had to use it like a spray on wax, spray it on there to get that stuff off of there. Whew. Man, that came off real easy. Now we're going to go over and buff it. Now I made a video just before this. When I got done claying, I made a second video on this truck on another product. So you guys will see that video after this one. So I actually put a glaze underneath this wax, because I already know what Best of Show looks like anyways. Well, at least the paste. But I wanted to make 2 videos out of this one. But that definitely, I mean, that looks really, really good. Now, I know what this stuff looks like, but you guys might not, so. Let's see, long nap on this side. This wipes off good. But I can kind of feel it tug in the rag. You guys might not even be seeing me. I can kind of feel it tug in the rag a little bit. The rag's kind of catching it. But, I mean, it's coming off. No problem. I already know this. Like I said, I already know this product. But not nearly as easy as a liquid version did. I don't know if you can hear that. It's kind of tugging. Hope that makes sense. It's kind of tugging at the rag. But it is all off now. I'm going to flip her over. Buff her out. Feels nice and smooth. Whoa! That's how slick my trim is. There you go. Both products are off. Or, oh, it is 2 different products, I guess. Both of them are off. This one was definitely easier to remove, the Best of Show liquid, than the paste. But both of them it seems like this side might be a little bit glossier. Just a little bit. But it's hard to tell because I put that glaze underneath there. People have been asking me for that video, so I had to do it. I think this side seems like it's a little bit glossier on the liquid side. Well, both sides look great. They look awesome. No complaints at all. So I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna wax the whole vehicle. This whole side of the truck's gonna be liquid. This whole side of the truck's gonna be paste. And then when I'm done, we're gonna do a water test. Might have to wait till it cools down outside, so I don't get water spots. But we'll do it. Definitely do a water test with the garden hose. Okay, so the tape line is off. I just watched my video on my TV and realized I blocked you guys, so why not? I'll do this video here real quick. Let me see. Sorry about that. man, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. It seems like to me the passenger side is just a little bit glossier. I'm really trying to pay attention. It just seems like it is. Anyways, regardless, it looks great no matter what. And I think the brilliant glaze has a lot to do with that as well. Like I've said, I've seen Best of Show paste wax before, and it gives you just a deep, rich color to your paint. Like you can almost just reach in and dive into the paint, and it gives you gloss. So it's first time using this product, and I'm almost positive this is glossier, but it's so minor compared to I mean how much more it is. It's just a minor amount. But I wanted to give you guys kind of not really a 50-50 because there's liquid gloss polywax right in here, but it kind of showed you from this panel to this panel. You know, see, I think this side looks clear. If you look at that light and look at that light, I think there's a difference. I see a difference here in person. So anyways, we're going to continue on. I'll wax the rest of the car. All right, both sides are waxed and it looks amazing. It looks really good. Both waxes come off. The liquid comes off like a breeze. The paste is a little bit harder, but no big deal. You don't have to use a spray wax or anything like that. It, you know, just a little bit more effort kind of tugs at you. But all the paint is covered. The top is the worst. There's like hardly any clear coat left up there. And look at these reflections though. I just noticed this just a second ago. There's reflection. It just looks so nice. Back looks good. Now again, remember though, I do have a brilliant glaze underneath these waxes, but these waxes definitely add a ton of gloss because it wasn't this glossy with just the brilliant glaze on there until I just put this wax on. So it looks really good in here. The sun is out finally, and I'm gonna pull it out here into the sun. All right, here we go. It is, oh man, it looks so nice. You can see the metallic flakes in the paint. Get at it. I can't see my screen, so hopefully it's picking up the metallic flakes. Out here in the sun, both sides pretty much look the same. That drives me nuts. Oh well. Looks really nice. Really happy with it. This is not normal for me to be putting a Carnauba wax on my cars, especially right before winter. Normally September, October, I'm putting a sealant on for winter. But hey, ever since I started my YouTube channel, I don't do things the way I used to, because I always want to make sure I get good videos out for you guys. So next thing we're going to do is a water test. Okay, so I put the bottle and the can here for reference, so you guys remember which side's which. We're going to do a water test here. Got it in the shade. The hood is nice and cool. Here we go. See if they're any different. I can tell you, I can see where the polywax is. Let me go to the other side and do it, make it fair. Really see a difference. These have the paste side has tighter beads. Now let me get the hose back in my hand. Let's try this again with you guys in hand. Let's try this side first. Very, very hydrophobic. Move the camera tripod here. Alright, here's the other side. I don't know. Maybe the same. I hope the wind's not messing my voice up. Actually, that seems to sheet the water better. Right off the paint. Makes the water come right off the paint a lot better. The liquid does, I think. Try again. I don't know. See, now that I did it from this side seems to have tighter beads on the liquid side. Let's try it one more time. And then I'm done. I got to dry it off. They both are very hydrophobic. They both bead the water very well. They also sheet the water, as you can see. But Carnauba naturally beads water anyways. These are two great products. Let's see if I can see where the polywax was. It's right down here in the middle. See how that water came right down here and started right there? Watch it again. It all kind of meets in the middle where that polywax is. See that right there? You can see right where the polywax was. Okay, let's do another water test. Let's do it on side panels. Let's just do it right here in the door. I cannot see my screen. I think I got you guys there. We'll do this one because this is the liquid the liquid wax side. Works really nice. Got you guys in the right spot here too. That works really good too. I mean, they're seriously about the same. Put it in hand. Try this again. Still, that liquid seems to sheet it better. Makes the water kind of sheet right off. You know I'm not cussing at you. Let me show you how easy it is to dry. It's gonna be a little noisy because I'm getting my gas blower out. I blow dried the hood with it, and man, this stuff comes right off. Yeah, turn on, stupid. This stuff makes drying an absolute breeze. So Griot's Garage Best of Show Wax. This is the original formula. I don't know why I've held on to this all these years. I don't ever use it. It's almost full still. Used it maybe once. Loved the results, but hated how hard it was to do to get off of there. So what Griot's Garage did is they kind of, they got complaints. They listened to the people that are buying their products, and they came out with liquid gloss polywax, which has been out for I don't know, 3 or 4 years, maybe longer than that. I bought it as soon as they came out with it. This is a man-made sealant, but they put something in this that makes wiping off an absolute breeze. So what they did is they took their Best of Show formula, which is what started this company off, got this company rolling, and people have been winning awards at Concours events for years with this product right here. That's why it's called Best of Show. And they took the liquid gloss polywax, whatever they put in this to make it easier to remove, they combined the two together, and then you get their new formula right here. This stuff is an absolute breeze to use. It comes off so quick and easy and effortless compared to that old Best of Show. It is a great product, very hydrophobic. And then they offer it in the can as well, as you saw, 9.5 ounces. And it works just as good as that. Now, applying it, it kind of tugs a little bit at you. Removing it, it kind of tugs a little bit at you. But the results are the same on both sides once I got it outside. The results are the same. They both bead water exactly the same. I kind of like using the can version myself. I kind of feel like going back to my high school days when I used to get, you know, some of those cheap waxes for my first car, and I had the can in my hand, you know, going around. I was doing circles all through there, and I was excited about my first car and detailing it. And it kind of just takes me back using the can. It's kind of just a joy to use a wax that's in a can. But both these products, you cannot go wrong with either one of these products. Now, these products are, these are not for an everyday vehicle, your everyday driving vehicle. Now, I did it on my truck because I thought that was going to be the best vehicle to show you how this stuff works. That's why I did it. Normally, I'd be putting either polywax or one-step sealant on it or something like that, a sealant for winter. Because carnauba waxes, these are going to give you 2, maybe 3 months worth of protection, and they don't withstand the elements as well as a man-made sealant does. They start melting at a little over 100 degrees. Sealants can go much higher than that, and if it's out in the rain and stuff all the time, it just diminishes the wax. Even if you keep up on your maintenance washes like I do, using like a wash and wax, you can extend it a little bit of carnauba, but everyday drivers, put a sealant on it, in my opinion. And your car, your garage queen, your car show car, this stuff is amazing. Highly recommend either version, whichever one you want to buy. I think that the paste wax is going to last a little bit longer for you. Not talking about in the paint, but the can itself, even though it's 9.5 ounces, it's almost half of what this bottle is. But you can go further with one swipe with this. I kind of put it out on heavy for this video, but normally I can do like half a hood with just one swipe, and do the other half with one swipe, and do a full fender with just one swipe. So I think this is going to last longer. You got to use a little bit more of this, but that's not a big deal either way you go. Highly recommend these. Go out and buy one of them, buy both, do your own review, see if the results you get are the same as mine. You cannot go wrong. You will really, really like these products, and you would be very, very happy with them. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button while you're down there. Hit that little bell so every time I upload a video, you do get notified, and we will see you next time.